As a graphic designer, Brandt has been involved in the Northern California Soy and Tofu Festival presented by the Nichi Foundation. He designed the first poster and t-shirt, various soy-centric t-shirts like Shoyu T-Rex and Tofu Ninja, and has participated in almost all of the 10 festivals. Brandt took a few minutes to talk to Nichi Cafe co-host Ryan Yamamoto about Sumofish designs, which has become a favorite gift during the holiday season.
So, Brandt, what inspired you to start Sumofish Designs?
So I've always liked drawing and illustration, and I guess growing up, I worked at a t-shirt printing company, t-shirt brand called Cane Hall Road. Working at Cane Hall Road, Grant Kagimoto was huge influence on me, and he was the owner of Cane Hall Road, the founder, and one of the pioneers of t-shirts in Hawaii. And I never had the plan of going into the t-shirt business, but I think that the combination of growing up or being an artist, an illustrator, and having that background of wearing t-shirts all the time to express yourself is what kind of brought the two together to make me want to do t-shirts as a vehicle for the artwork.
Before the pandemic, you crisscrossed the country to attend various craft fairs nearly every weekend. Because of the pandemic, a lot of those festivals were canceled. How did that impact your business, and how did you respond to this challenge?
Yes, it was pretty stressful at first because that was a big chunk of our income was through the direct to the customer sale at different events. And online was part of our business, but not nearly as big of a percentage as we had hoped, and not nearly enough to sustain for during that time. But amazingly, we had built up a customer list over the years at the festivals, and I think people understood what was going on. So people really were supportive of our business the first few months of the pandemic and throughout the pandemic, as far as ordering online and stuff. And one of the biggest things was my wife Joni, who's my business partner as well. She took a lot of our older stock that wasn't selling and just sitting around, and she made masks out of it. She's really good with sewing machine and making stuff, so she made literally thousands of masks. And during the first few months of pandemic, these were really hot items on the online.
Right.
So it served two purposes. It basically took a lot of unsold merchandise and turned it into cash flow, but it also made room for us to create new designs and introduce new art and new designs, which further brought people to our website and just kept the business going.
So, as the festivals open back up, what are you looking forward to the most about them?
It was great to be back out to see a lot of customers and vendors, friends, and community members that we hadn't seen in years at the first few live events that we did. I think the first one was Nihomachi Street Fair 2021, and then Cherry Blossom was the big one in this past year.
Right.
And to be honest, we kind of slowed that. We kind of cut out a lot of the live events just because of the online and wholesale kind of became a bigger part of our business, and we kind of try to focus more on that part right now.
So the pandemic posed challenges for many, but you were able to be rather prolific during this time with your designs. Could you tell us about how you were able to maintain your sense of creativity during this downtime?
Yeah, I think that was what kind of kept us all sane, was being able to create, and that's my piece, is being able to draw stuff and being inspired by what was going on around you. Like I did a design of shelter in place design and another Shisa design, which is like guarding against evil and stuff, or outside stuff, and an Alma BA design, which was a pandemic theme yokai that supposedly protects against pandemics.
So I wanted to ask, what are some of the unique events that you've participated in over the years?
We really enjoyed going to see different cities that we normally probably wouldn't have gone to had it not been for a festival or event that's taken place in it. South Florida, we went a few years.
Oh, wow.
Chicago was one of our favorite cities to visit. Boston. It's kind of like it's cool to see Japanese communities in different big major cities, and from Chicago where they have this a Buddhist temple event every year, and Colorado they have a big community. Arizona, Seattle.
So what are some of your personal favorites in terms of designs that you've created?
I guess I recently really like the collabs that we've been doing with a lot of the businesses that the Rainbow Drive-In. I grew up eating plate lunches at Rainbow Drive-In as a kid, so
Right.
being able to do a design with them was really special to us, and that, and then the 4th Street Bowl was fun, and but I guess personal designs that we did for our own company, probably the Okinawan themed designs, like the Shisa and the Shisa theme ones are kind of important to us because I'm half Okinawan and grew up in that community in Hawaii, and now are involved in more of the events over there. So I guess the Okinawan theme stuff kind of means a lot to us too.
What are some of your best sellers, like the items that sell the most?
The shirts are our bread and butter, but the decals have become kind of a bigger part of we sell a lot of decals now online, and at first it surprised me because I didn't really use decals much, and now I put them on my water bottles and stuff, so I see how people use them. But it's a nice lower price point item that you can collect a lot of and get a lot of different other designs without actually having to wear it every day and stuff. You can just put it on things, I guess.
Do you have like a crowd favorite design?
Over the years, there's been a few that have been like long lasting. A lot of the designs we print once, we sell them. They don't really sell that well. We just don't print them again. But there's some designs that we just print continually for 10, even more, up to more than 10 years. And I guess our Samurai Octopus is one of those, the Ramen Shark, and those are the two that come to my mind.
And as you're now in the 3rd decade of Sumofish, what's on the horizon?
I think we're gonna hopefully just more of the same, but just shift way more toward being an online company and doing a lot more collaborative work and keep our own stuff going, but just be hopefully we can still keep it going.